Hi guys, and welcome to another 40-40 squad builder by myself, Bateson87. Today we are looking at a team and a player which you guys may not have heard of unless you are on PlayStation 4, where there was a player called Mirko who finished 40 out of 40 first on PlayStation and has obviously finished number 1 or number 2 in the world for this past week. So we're taking a look at his team. We can't go that in depth with it because we don't know the chem styles that he used. I know that he didn't switch formation, and the team that he did start with, guys, is the team that he played the majority of the full 90 minutes with as well. No idea on substitutes, but I have got his starting 11 and the exact players that he did use. So if you guys do want to go and follow Mirko, he's not a professional player, he's just an average player who plays FIFA like us, and you guys can show him some support and keep an eye out on how he does in the future. 40 out of 40, well, the FUT champions basically. So if you guys do want an MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, guys, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. He'll try and hit over 5,000 likes, that'll be absolutely insane, guys, and subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So in the goalkeeper position, he does start off with a goalkeeper, which I do like to talk about a hell of a lot, and there's two keepers within the Premier League which I absolutely love, Courtois and obviously Jack Butland as well, but the keeper he has gone for is going to be the 89 rated Courtois, so he has invested wisely in there, and Courtois is a very tall goalkeeper, very difficult to break down. And you can see, guys, 6'6". That is a very, very tall goalkeeper to try and score against. But obviously, low shots are the way to beat him. In the centre-back position, he has two players. He has the 85 rated. No, is it 85 rated? Have I just quick-sold him? I better not have quick-sold him. Have I quick-sold him? No, I haven't quick-sold him. On the left-hand side, actually right-hand side, he does have the one to watch Bailey on the right-hand side. Well, not the one to watch, it's actually his normal card, but we've got his one to watch, so we're going to use that. And then on the left-hand side, it is the 84 rated centre-back, which pops up in a lot of teams, guys. It is Smalling. 77 pace is ridiculous for a centre-back, and obviously does complete the centre-backs there. On the left-hand side, he goes with a player which I wasn't sure about using myself, and it is Clichy from Manchester City, 83 pace. I think there's better options there in the BPL, but I can't argue with the fact that he has won 40 out of 40 games. And then on the right hand side, he does have a player which I have used before. It is Kyle Walker, the 81 rated right back. So that completes the defence, guys. Obviously very attacking with Kyle Walker and stuff like that, but the midfield gets absolutely awesome. And it starts off in the CDM position, guys, with the 84 rated Yaya Toure. Very solid player, not bad at going forward as well. He seems to drift on forward quite a lot, but I have no complaints in him doing it. In the right hand side, guys, we do have the Inform Kante, which I was lucky enough to pack a while ago, and obviously I'm using his one to watch because it's the same card anyway. And then on the left hand side, guys, he goes with another Premier League player, which I presume a lot of you guys do have. And it is an untradeable player, which you will have invested a lot of, and some of you may not have. But it is the 87 rated DYBALA Payet from West Ham. 78 pace, 80 shooting, 89 passing, 89 dribbling, and 45 defending, and 73 physical. Solid card. I didn't really get on with it that much. I don't know what it is about that card. It was the first time I'm using it now. I didn't really enjoy it. So, in the cam position, we now move to France to finish off the team. You guys know French is the way to go when it goes to nations, guys, and we do go with the 84 rated Ben Arfa. I've got his one to watch card, so it doesn't really matter, but I was using this one, which was his normal card, and he does start the attack now. Moving on into the striker position, on the right hand side, we go with a player which I was lucky enough to pack as well with my weekend rewards last week, and it is the Moustache Lacazette. 86 pace, 84 dribbling, 82 shooting, 81 physical, which is a bit higher. Actually, it's a massive rise up, innit, to his physical. But not a player I got on well with. I don't know what it is, guys. 6 games, 2 goals, 3 assists isn't the worst. But it's his work rate. It's his high defensive work rates cost him to sit back a hell of a lot. And the final player to go into the team, guys, is going to be the 88 rated Griezmann. I've used this card numerous amount of times. 86 pace, 85 shooting, 41 games, 14 goals, 10 assists. The majority of them stats, guys, are from coming off as a substitute. But he is a very good finisher, as you will see in the stats. Now, it takes me to something very, like something I do want to talk about, because it has come up a hell of a lot, and that is cheap teams. Now, we are yet to see a cheap team. This is reasonably cheap. if you call millions cheap, like it's a very expensive team, guys. We're yet to see a cheap team actually rock in the top 40, in the top 100. Well, top 100's a given, but we've never seen it hit a 40 and 40. All the teams which win 40 and 40 are solid, expensive teams. And the one we're doing tomorrow as well, or maybe even later on today, guys, is going to be another very expensive 40 out of 40. And this one is one which an average player's picked up. I say average, he is good, but he's not like an esports style player. He's not a professional FIFA player, but does rock with expensive teams. Now, obviously, he does have the 82 rated Bailey, which is a reasonably cheapish card. Now, you've got Courtois, and just by him himself, guys, you're paying like 30k, yeah? 50k. Around 50k for Courtois. You've got Yaya Toure, which I know is 60k when I sold him last, or down to 50 now, so he's dropped a little bit. You've got Payet, which is an untradeable item, but does cost you a lot of cards to input. You've got Kante, just on his one to watch, guys, he's like 200k, but his informs like was 140. You've got Griezmann, which is 200k plus, which is a very expensive card. And then you have the Moustache Lacazette as well, which was costing about, just about 100k, which is nuts. So even this team is an expensive team, and it may be like, instead of sitting back, guys, and saying, well, you only win games because you got expensive teams, maybe the way to go, guys, is to try and make money on FIFA, to invest in your teams, to win more, to get more back, because this guy has won 11 informs already just by using this team, and potentially he could hit a high rated player. We don't know what the team of the week is yet as I'm recording this video, but who knows. So that's been a rundown of his 40-40 team, guys. Go and drop him a follow. His link is in the description. Leave a like on the video, and let's go and have a better look and a closer look at the players I used within this team and how it did play. So guys, moving on into this team, it was a team which I struggled with. Now, it probably could have been the fact that I am just used to using Ronaldo. Don't really rock with BPL players, as you guys will have seen, bar the one or two. Don't really like Pogba, but actually did grow to like him with this team. Grew to like Smalling as well as a centre back. Very fast, caught with everyone, and this defence was very, very well balanced and very strong. But I did concede a lot of goals with this team. Mainly because of me not used to starting off with this formation, and being used to having like Payet as well. Payet's a very strange type of player. I would have preferred him in the cam position. And set back at centre midfield, you've got to do a lot more extra work with him, but he does get on the score sheet, so I can't knock the team, can I? Because it is a 40 out of 40 team. But obviously each player is very, very different in the way they play. The way that you probably use a team is a lot different to the way I use it. As you do know, I have usually a brutal striker up front who's very, very strong, can hold off players. But thankfully we did have a few sharpshooters in the team with Lacazette and Griezmann. And even in the midfield we've got Toure and Kante, two very, very strong players also. But Payet was definitely a little bit of a letdown for me, especially for the cards I did obviously put into the squad builder challenge to get that card, and the first time I used him, just really didn't enjoy it. Defence, no complaints, even though he did concede a lot of goals, and goalkeeper, no complaints to the goalkeeper as well, as he pulled off a lot of amazing saves. And Toure, even though he is down in that defensive position, he still does like to drift forward, very similar to Vieira as well. If you guys use Vieira, or even if you use Toure, you'll know how much he does like to bomb forward, and did get a lot of goals, which does cause you to score a lot of concede a lot of counter-attacking style goals. But like, if you guys do want to see a lot more in depth, you can follow him on Twitter. More than likely he'll give you a lot more information as well. Like I said, he isn't a pro player, he's just an average FIFA player like we are, and obviously nails the weekend league, and he is on PlayStation as well, hence why you are seeing no legends. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video and you do enjoy the 40-40 squad builders, feel free to give this video a like rating, that'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe to me if you are not subscribed already, and this is a nice little bit of a team play goal, but very lucky at the end, but it still went in, so we got no complaints, and it was against Jesse as well, so we can maintain our 100% win record against Jesse. So guys, if you like me, subscribe or not, I'll catch you all next time.